guys, today we're looking at the top 10 Evolving Skies cards in order. So what's really cool, what's really interesting right now, the alt arts fell down the market a couple days ago. They went way down. Look at the past, we're looking at the past 3 months here. And September 6th through 8th, it was averaging 557 holofoil market. It started looking at downturns, tables turn, right? During October, it hits a rough patch with this set. 496 was pretty low. Now we started climbing back up, right? We started doing a little bit down here, but you know, we're still at 500. Still a steady thing. If we scroll down here, we can view more data. If you look at these, if I filter by near mint only, that's all we really need to look at. One sold today for $532. Wait, no, it's not today, is it? It is. And 584. Oh, one for 465. Although they say near mint on TCD Player, it looks like it's all done through the person who's putting up the sale, so it might not be fully near mint. There could be a little scratch, or a little bit of whitening. So I would expect the ones that are a little bit more going up in price. This is the card I would love to pull. You know, everyone would love to pull this set. Like, what's this one? Near mint. So we look at the photo. See, they're not the greatest of photos, especially when you're buying from random sellers, but I feel like sometimes there's some things wrong with them. Like, this card's a little bent. Alright. So then we have the Rayquaza. Oh, they got honey ad. What do you tell me to do? So, okay, we can look at... Let's look at the chart here. We could even go a year back. I mean, this set, when it first dropped... Wait, no, that's not what it would be. Can I just look at... How do I... Oh, wait, that's not much first drop, though. Well, a year ago, it was at 296. And then, let's go back 3 months. And right now, it's at 257. That's crazy. It hasn't fallen too much, but it's still pretty low. It's such a nice card, I feel. Not as nice as the Moonbreon, of course, but this is a number 2 card. How are you guys feeling about Evolving Skies? This is a new type of video I'm trying out here, you know. But, hope you guys like it. There is a downwards trend in October again with all the alt arts right around this time period. I don't know why. I just think there's a lot of them in circulation. There still is, so I wouldn't be surprised if the alt arts start falling down a bit more. And started climbing. These are just the raw prices, so we're not looking at, like, graded. Because graded, I think, is still pretty high up there. I would love to have myself some EV Heroes on Moonbreon. That'd be awesome. Not to sell. Personal collection, you know? Alright. This card is the card I wanted to talk about right here. Leafeon VMAX. Look, I love the look of this card. It is looking absolutely amazing. In September, it was looking at $149, and it's been climbing. I mean, it went down a little bit, of course. Even during October, it wasn't that bad. It didn't fall. It stayed at a steady price, you know. Well, unlike the other alt arts, they started going down a lot. So then we started looking up here. We hit a 170, and you know, it took a little bit of dip in November. Probably a lot of people started selling their cards because they went up in price. And then right now we're looking at view more data. One sold today. Wait, that's yesterday, for $192, $193 plus whatever shipping, or if they didn't include shipping, because this doesn't show shipping, so sometimes the price is a little bit higher because it does include shipping. 165, 155. I mean, this card is still holding pretty good ranks. I wouldn't be surprised if you see this card go up anymore. People are collecting these cards for PSA 10s. Everyone wants every single Leafeon, I mean Eevee evolution, of course. I would be happy with any of these Eevee cards. I'm a big fan of Eevee, but my favorite Pokemon still holds top is Gengar. Gengar, well, Haunter, Ghastly, they all hold the same spot for me. This card I really like. This is holding number 4 spot, the Glaceon VMAX Alternate Art. It is looking crazy. We got Pikachu thrown in there, and the Eevee of Shiny Feebas. Is that Shiny Feebas? I guess we don't know. 3 months, okay, we're looking at 145, okay, it was doing pretty good, and it took a massive dip during October. We're sales, you know, 137, and we started climbing back up, but then we fell back down in November to 136. Let's see where we're at now. So if we look, so like this card, 142 sold today, lightly played with 124, yes, on the 1st of December. Probably some people buying some Christmas gifts, but I mean, this card is still a nice looking card. Glaceon, I don't think is that popular. I think, though, Vaporeon is a lot more popular Pokemon. It shows a lot of the other evolutions. Then we got one of my favorites. This is out of, honestly, I like this card more than I like the Umbreon. As you guys know, I really like Eevee Evolutions, and I really like the Sylveon. 3 months, you know, this card was way down there, 129. October, you know, honestly, $3 hit, $4 hit wasn't bad. But then it grew, you know. The people wanted to collect the card again and went to 141. We look at recently sold. Today we went 133, 123, 129, 130. I mean, obviously we have to include shipping, but we can't really see that. So we're gonna expect maybe $5 to $10 on shipping. They're gonna charge you if these are uppriced. It looks like the average 120 bucks for a near mint one. Near mint, you know. Ooh, there's a lightly played for 127. Well, that's not much off. Alright. So this card is holding solid in the number 5 slot. I honestly think this card should be in front of the Glaceon. It's crazy that it's not. Then we're looking at the Dragonite V alternate art. This is a pretty card too. Not my favorite, but you know, some people are Dragonite fans, so I don't... Dragon card Pokemon are always going to be super popular. It's a great looking card. I still think there's some better cards out there in this set, but you know. So if we're looking at the data, 87 was pretty low. It's still pretty low. Start climbing. October, you know, hit the hit, just like every other alt art. Not sure what happened then. I think people were just not liking the set. People were like doubting the set. Started going up again. And now in December, we're at 95. Lightly played with. Sold today for 96, 81, near mint 100. So you can see that the people are still wanting these cards. Because we're only looking at TCG player guys here. People like to sell on Mercari, eBay, and a lot of people get their cards graded. I bet this card is probably going for a decent amount graded. This is the card I think should be in front of the Dragonite. Yeah, Spirit have an Umbreon on this list, but this card is holding solid at number 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. $104. It took the hit just like every other card. September we're at $86. It went down. October we hit the hit again. Not as bad as our cards. We saw a downfall trend here. It started going back up here. Highest it hit was like 93, and then it fell right back down to 90. So if we look at recently sold, yes, people are buying this card. Not as much as the other Eevee Evolutions. I mean, everyone wants that Moonbreon, but we're only looking at TCG player here, so there's in-sale sales probably a lot happening. I bet market for all evolution cards are way up. People love the Umbreons, you know. But $85 recently sold. Today, lately played with 76, so, you know, I'm gonna expect a $90 card here. This is holding number 7 in my personal book. I would rank the Umbreon number 1 for me. This one number 2. Actually, no, this one number 1, then Umbreon, Moonbreon, and then this one. These are the ones I would like to collect. Leafeon is looking really nice, you know. Then we have the Rayquaza alternate full art here. I wanted to say Trainer Gallery, which is just so wrong. But we got this cool little trainer. I forget her name. Oh, you know, that's not great. I should remember her name. But we're looking at 77. Once again, we hit the fall in October. Not too much. We honestly had a better fall right in the start of November. 72. And, you know, this card isn't the most popular. If I had to expect, this is a card I would probably pick up if I saw one in person. It's a nice looking card. It's pretty low. I think this card has Rayquaza, a cool trainer. The Whismur is kind of random, unless someone can tell me in the comments what this trainer is. She's kind of weird. If we look at, ooh, some sold today. Well, one sold today. 80 bucks, 60 bucks. So we're looking at an average, I want to say like 70 around there, because I bet these don't include shipping. I bet this one does. So this is holding solid in 8th place, 9th place, which, how is this not better than the Rayquaza? Espeon, this card is insane looking, the cool looking floating books. This card is holding pretty well at number 9 here. I think it should be higher than Rayquaza there, but okay. 60, you know, it took a little bit of fall here. It took a bigger fall in November, don't know why. People just, sometimes there might be an overflux in the market, you know, all that. Started climbing back up again. This card's pretty cheap, you know, probably the cheapest gonna be for a while, since this set probably won't be reprinted. I mean, most likely won't, since Scarlet and Violet, we're in the Scarlet and Violet era. How you guys feeling about this area? I want to pick up some Paldean Fates. They're actually shining treasures. I'd rather pick up the Japanese set. I am a Japanese fan here. $74.99, yeah. So I bet $60. This one included shipping. Plus, it might have been better quality than this one. This is a really nice card. Way better than this one, in my opinion. How would you guys rank these cards? And finally, in the top 10 slot, we have Glaceon V. This is such an amazing looking card. I would pick it up if I saw a nice copy, a mint condition to get graded for my personal collection. So I like collecting Eevees, Gengars, and Haunters, and cards like that. I would love to add this to my personal collection. This is a great card. Pretty cheap. I mean, 54. It's holding steady price. It took the dip, just like in October and in November. It held it pretty solid at 49, then climbed back up, slowly but surely. And if we look at recently sold, none sold today, but we had 2 sell yesterday for 56, so like $56. This one probably included shipping here on the 1st. Let me guys know how you felt about this video. Trying out some new ideas. I love going over the market and looking at what is nice to buy right now. I'm building up a budget to spend some more money on some singles, and I gotta get some more sealed collections so I can do more opening videos. Hope you guys enjoyed last week's Evolving Skies opening, and let me know how you felt about this video. See you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It means the world to me.